And
I
he
was
says that,
thinking
and he
Grasse.
casts a glare at the bard,
That's so
almost
cute.
as if he knew.
Well, I just,
Um, the the soldier kind of grimaces a little bit, or the guardsman, I guess. And he says, "There's really no safest way to get there from this part of the country. Um, but he suggests you could take a barge up the river. Um, most people that run barges won't go too far up the fork that becomes the Caribous River because, frankly, they're afraid of staying in too close a proximity to uh, Virlich County, and especially like the Ebenwall Forest and all that.
Could we? Could we? I don't know. Dang. Would we?
Hmm.
Would y'all want to risk it ourselves if we could get our own boat?
We could try.
Because then we could. I mean, this is just my thought. Is it like, if we could get our own boat, then we could head west up the river. You know, kind of in a westerly way, and get off on the other side of the mountains. That way, we completely avoid that. Hopefully.
Oh, so take on the map it says path.
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess the most dangerous portion of that would be we'd have to gate for it. Have to be on. This is sound exactly. I'm okay with that though. I think that's probably the only way to go, really, unless we were to go way out of our way back to Anactoria and then up to Chateau de la Ruse, west Castle Natha, and then through the Gorcha Pass, I guess, across to Ronlay. That's the only way I could think of.
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It might be the best. It may be the quickest too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think I'm with Nomal on this. I think maybe try to get a boat, our own boat, or charter one up to let us out by the path. And we'll skirt the Witchgate Forest. Bucket just goes straight through it up to a tower by Bias.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then on to Ravensgrove.
Okay,
All
I'd
right.
say sure.
So you guys start asking around about boats, and people are a little bit standoffish about it, especially when if you mention, trying to go all the way up the Path River.
Oh, can we ask why?
Yeah, they pretty much everyone agrees that Virlich is not anywhere you want to be close to. There's always rumors of undead and wraiths and ghosts and terrible things in the night. They also say that farther to the west, basically kind of outside that border, once you get, let's see here, up like past here, once you kind of get up into this area, that is basically uncontrolled territory connected to the Orcus stronghold to the west.
Ooh, that sounds awful. So,
And there is a just kind of massive untamed area of land farther west called the Hold of Belkson, and it's pretty much a savage area controlled by orcs that are mostly held back by the armies of Lastwall, and then the few forts that there are in Ustalov along the border. And they also mention that the... what's it called? The Witchgate Forest is called that for a reason.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna spend my time asking around, what is the best way to get to Ravensgrove?
Probably half the people you talk to give you a mean glare and say, the hell back the way you came. A few people say that it's not safe, but the safest way is probably through the Gorcha Pass. Because there you're only risking being attacked by strange creatures in the night, and not also a horde of orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess I after hearing this, I come back to the party and I say, I think our best course of action will be to go up to from here. Maybe we could get a boat up to the Caribous River, and then from there we can just go up through the Gorcha Pass and on to Aran's Rest. I think that's the lesser of two evils.
Okay.
Okay.
I think so
Yeah.
too,
Yeah, we better do it that way.
just to be safe.
A question though, whenever we take a boat, do we take our horses with us or?
If you acquire a boat large enough, or charter a boat large enough.
Alright. If the party agrees on this, then I will go around at the docks and inquire about a riverboat large enough to take 5 mounts up the river to.
So you ask around. Most people are, again, kind of rude to you about it. And the only lead you really get, as far as something large enough, is this kind of ratty barge that's, I don't know, maybe like a 10-foot by 20-foot barge that you would have to pole up the river yourselves.
So it's either that or we leave the horses behind.
I guess let's do it.
Take the shitty boat.
I guess take the shitty boat.
Shitty boat it is.
Does everybody agree or?
It's fine with me.
Yeah.
All right, so the speed on that is basically only going to give you 2 squares per day. Because, it's going to be against the current and basically just propelled by a pole.
Okay. We do it.
All right.
Okay.
So it was, you guys got into town in the afternoon. Are you going to set off now, or do you want to stay in the town and wait till the morning?
Let's just stay in town and wait till morning, I would think.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's better to travel by day.
Yeah. You guys, basically for all of you that stay the night and to stable all your horses and stuff will be 10 gold. Basically for the whole party.
10 gold.
You should divvy it up between the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 10 gold left. Or 19 left, I think.
I've got 11.
I'll pay for it because I've got 75, so I'll pay for it.
Alright, sweet.
Well, thanks. Not gonna argue.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess we go to
Oh
sleep.
shit.
I'm not gonna plan on setting a watch or anything like that. We're just
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all sleep the night in the town, and at dawn the next morning, I guess you load up and set out.
Yep.
Sounds
And
good.
before you guys take off, the Verizians you were traveling with kind of give you a send off and give you guys a bottle of nice Verizian wine to take with you, and kind of their well wishes because they're going to set off into Last Wall now.
all right. I wish them well, and let me see. I Orisons of. I'm gonna cast guidance on them.
Okay.
I know that won't last very long, but maybe if I ask Gozray for his favor, maybe it'll last longer. So
It may.
I say I in my head I kind of bow my head and I say, Gozray, people have been good to your servant, and I would ask that you imbue them with your special and divine guidance that only you can provide. Cast a spell. Well, I tell them, I said I'm going to cast a spell of guidance on you.
Aw.
They are like really appreciative and like, thanks, brah.
Okay. Thanks, brah. Are they wearing like T-tops, like snapbacks? No.
All that
Okay.
good stuff.
With yellow swag across it.
Hashtag YOLO swag.
Thanks, brah.
So they take off on their way, and you guys on yours. So your first, basically, just like poling up the river, generally easygoing, other than whoever's doing the polling. The landscape kind of off to the north and the east gets a little bit more hilly. And when you finally make it up, getting close to the fork in the river, the weather does kind of start to turn a little bit more gloomy. Things have kind of got a lot more overcast and grayed out and stuff by the time you kind of get to a spot at night.
Um, I guess. By the way, I'm just gonna address this now because I know a lot of people are. If we hit our follower goal, which is 2,050 followers, we will do a giveaway at the end of the stream, guys. So everybody knows, at the end of the stream, we're doing the giveaway if we hit our follower goal.
Oh
Um,
shit.
I asked the party, do you think that we should just tie all the ropes off, like just sleep on the barge? Maybe extra safety? What do you think?
Couldn't
Uh,
hurt.
yeah. I mean, I'm a little like seasick and a little bit kind of wary, especially still, we had that swimming experience with frogs and it was pretty bad.
Oh,
But
God.
it got a little bit better with boats because we did show the pirates 1-4, but there's still this slight bit of hesitation to be on the water. But I agree. Our tracks won't be picked up as well on the water, I feel, you know. So
Yeah.
that's my opinion. Ouch.
We should have at least like 2 or 3 tie-offs though. That way if the current picks up, we don't get, it doesn't snap whatever we're tied to and get carried off.
They were just like,
Be
bye.
like one on one side of the river and like one together, like a couple on each side, maybe.
I
Yeah.
think so.
This is a pretty good sized river. You'd need at least 100 yards of rope to tie off on both sides of it.
Okay,
Oh,
so we should just
jeez.
pick one side, just kind of, kind of get close to the shore on one side and
Yeah.
do a couple of different points there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. We'll chance it. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, Jesus.
As the
Wait.
DM writhes his hands together evilly. Yes. Yes.
Good.
I can hear him in there.
And we end up in the middle of Lake Incarthen and whenever we wake up.
You wake up the next day. Like,
Or we end up by the orc camp and we're just like, oh shit.
We are gonna set watches though.
Yeah, sounds good.
okay. So the night falls kind of drearily, and though nobody really sees anything specifically during their watches, everyone, for some reason, feels this unnatural sense of uneasiness when they're awake, kind of doing their watch.
I take a poop off the side and I feel much better. That caravan food is out of my system now. Biscuit is good to go. He is happy.
And then, like, I go and pop a little of my, old Toby just to get my willies gone. And you're at 2,051 peoples.
Oh, really?
Yes, you are, sir. I just refreshed it.
Thanks
So
everybody for the followers.
congrats.
For the follows. Thank you so much. If you're tuning in, not my normal content. Normally I play other games, like DayZ, all kinds of other stuff. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follows. We do this every week. Normally we schedule it to do it on Thursdays, but for some reason, because of scheduling conflicts and stuff, we decided to do it earlier in the week. So thank you guys for tuning in. So I guess we get up and go.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Onward.
So you guys kind of set off, and let me see where I'm gonna. I guess I'll just let you guys round the thing and end up there. You'll be in the water. You won't be like on the land.
No, this is a special boat.
you pick it up and carry it.
It's got holes in the bottom where you can stick your feet through.
Yeah, that's right.
Like the Flintstones.
So, kind of as you guys are sort of rounding the fork in the river, and you start heading to the northeast, you can kind of see the ominous Ebonwall forest off to the west, of lots of like very dark green coniferous trees and stuff like that, almost black sometimes. And the more you kind of go up this river, the slightly more foggy it starts to get.
Mm.
And then by the next night, you guys get up to here. And you're out of sight, at least, of the Ebonwall Forest, with the county of Amons to the northwest and the county of Caliphus to the southeast.
Okay. So are we gonna like port, I guess, and then like, go northward?
How far are we supposed to take this boat up? Or are we? Is this the extent that they're allow us to take? Allowed to take.
They say that there is a like end of the road, like end of the highway, like in this square, and they'll go to there.
I would say let's go there then.
Okay.
We just keep going.
Done.
Was it
All
nighttime?
right. Yeah,
Oh, then
this is where you got by sunset.
All right, we do the same thing. We tie off and try to watch.
Sounds
All right.
good.
Watch goes a little bit easier for the people that are standing on watch tonight. You don't have that weird feeling of dread, but there is a pretty dense fog when you guys wake up in the morning.
Oh, great. Silent Hill, guys. Be wary of the siren.
I guess no one else has anything to do. We just pack up and head up to the drop-off point.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys get up to here, and it looks like the spot where they're stopping is like the end of the highway that came up from Caliphus. It basically stops, and there looks like there are like the kind of the ruins of what might have been an old wooden bridge that was torn down or destroyed in a flood or something. And on the Amman side of the river, there's basically the start of a road that quickly disappears. So it looks like you'll be kind of off-roading it through that part of the journey.
Okay.
Then I guess we go to the Amon side and park and ready to go.
Let's go.
All right.
Would that be another night?
You guys got to the end of that road and their drop-off point probably about 4 p.m. It wasn't quite a whole extra, like, other half of the day journey to get to it. So you've got at least one more square before nightfall that you could do.
Might as well go.
Alrighty. So are you guys heading straight up to Aaron's Rest?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right. Uh-oh. Thought I had a picture.
Uh-oh. Not prepared.
Bum.
I don't know why it's not tagged right. Oops. Escape. I don't want that. Stupid layers.
How dare this program, browser-based program, be so useful?
How dare it?
How
That's
dare.
what it looks like.
Yep.
Ooh.
Pretty rocky landscape. The map tells you, it's surrounded by mountains on both sides, but right now you can only see the eastern mountains before you get to kind of a spot for a little bit of a lie down.
Guess we take our rest, then a watch, up camp.
Yep. And we tell stories.
Stories.
Tell ghost story.
Yeah. Tell ghost stories.
Does somebody want to tell a ghost story?
Lorianne.
Oh, ghost stories.
Here we go.
If
Come
you
on.
watch my YouTube video, you'll know how well I do with ghosts and scary things. So once there was a spooky ghost,
Ooh.
and he left us alone because he thought that we were pretty nice people.
Dad, he left a box of gold for every single one of us. We are rich. Fuck this
It was
quest.
the ghost of Santa Claus.
We go home.
The end.
Or you could tell him the I got you where I want you and now I'm gonna eat you ghost story.
Oh yeah, I forget how that one goes.
I'll have to tell.
It's really dumb.
No, we have to do something like, okay, here's a story of 4 people, a half-elf, an elf, a dwarf, and a hobbit. All sit around a campfire one night in the middle of a place that has mountains and hills a lot like this. And it got real foggy and misty, and then it got ya! And that's the end.
When this gets
What
farts.
did?
You'll never
The
know.
fog?
It got
The
No, it
mountains?
got you. I can't give it away. It got you. It could be anything.
I
Donation,
really.
buddy.
Why aren't you a bard, dude?
Because I can't sing.
Thank you,
or-
Boostin. Thank you for the donation, sir.
Oh,
Thank you so
awesome.
much.
Ooh, thank you,
Thank you,
Boost.
Boostin.
Woo!
101
You're
to
cool.
Boost.
Lovely.
Okay, so what's the watch order for tonight?
Um,
After the spooky stories.
I usually take first watch, so
And I usually take second watch, so I'm going to do so.
We'll just keep the same. I'll take third.
Okay. The first and second watches go okay, but the third watch,
Great.
you swear you hear like whispers coming from the darkness.
Whispers. Okay. Whispers. Can I do a perception check to see if I can make something out of what those whispers are saying?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna roll perception. That definitely needs to be a macro eventually. Ooh, what is that? +4. Ah,
You peer around in the darkness, you can't really seem to find out where they're coming from.
Ooh.
How dark is it? Like this is like the super early hours of the morning, right?
Yeah, it's
Or
like a sliver of
yeah.
a moon and at least like 50% cloud cover. Was that? Yes, it was.
Dubstep.
Mute your mic before you like slam it on the desk.
I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. It slipped out of my hand. I was trying to get something off the ground and, well, okay. Long story short, I was trying to make this story really scary. Something bad's happening. So, kabam, bam, bam.
Let's see. What other checks can I do? Can I do a nature check to see if that was kind of a natural sounding whisper?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just a deer whispering. No big deal, guys.
Those squirrels whisper all the time.
Yeah.
You're not really sure.
Oh.
Here we go. Can I do can I use my light? Can I light the end of my sword to see if I can see anything?
Yeah. You light your sword up and reveal nothing surrounding your camp, basically.
the new light source wake us up.
No.
It's not that bright. I don't
If
think.
Limnis gets anything like me, then no. But
Well, I mean, I hear this stuff and I get a little freaked out. So, it's almost time for Nomel's shift. So I go over there and I kind of like tap her, be like, "Hey, I heard some whispering. Do you know what that
Okay.
means?"
okay.
Okay, well, um, maybe they're telling secrets about you.
It's
I've
just a
heard
bunch
some
of like
bad shit, okay?
it's just like Lindsay Lohan and a bunch of mean girls like
Yeah.
over on the other side of the hill. So fat, oh my god.
Oh my God, Becky, look at that fucking bitch over there. Shit.
That
She's
dress
got a
and
big old
those boots and
nose.
that coat.
Wait,
Ooh.
Ah,
Oh, the
Okay,
ribbons on her hair.
Oh my God, did you see that drum thing she plays?
Ah.
It's like Scottish or
she
something.
doesn't even have a name brand xylophone.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
okay.
Uh,
Well, I guess I'll stay up and watch if you want to go to sleep. It's okay.
Well, I'll stay up with you for a little bit because I mean, I woke you up a little early, but I
Okay.
just wanted to let somebody else know what I was hearing.
Okay. Well, I'll listen with you.
So you guys kind of sit up doing your watch the rest of the night and you don't hear anything.
Okay.
And then I I find a minute to get like Rachel or to get Tiger Lily and Len Misket in away from her. Like, I think she's hallucinating.
You didn't let her next to my smokes, did you?
It could be.
Because she could be.
I kind of overhear you doing
Oh,
that,
she's right over there. Shit, guys.
and so
Guys,
so
really.
I calmly remind you that you're the one who was barking at a wolf to tell them to go away, and they came back. So
Okay,
just being careful, dude. Just being careful.
fine. Gee, don't get your knickers in a twist or whatever.
We meant no harm. We were just discussing tactical ways to deal with certain people if they were a problem later.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
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 All right. Let's get out of town or wherever we are.
Damn.
Get out of town. Look around and we're like, what the fuck town are we talking about? Like,
And they're like, I think she's hallucinating. Everyone's acting real strange.
Mm. Okay.
So you guys travel along the countryside, and it's kind of cruddy, rocky going. The mountains kind of rise up a little bit more to your east. Um, but other than that, nothing really happens. It's like basically dead quiet once you get into the valley. There's hardly any wind. You don't hear anything but your horse's hoof steps and your like banter and stuff like that, and the clanging of your equipment back and forth.
Can we? Do you guys want to maybe like push through and make it one more square? That way we can make it to the town.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Aaron's
what
Rest.
time is it right now?
It is afternoon.
Yeah,
If
let's
we were
do
to
So
it.
you
push
guys
through,
want to
we'd
like
get
double
there,
time it and do like 2 squares to get up there by dark or something?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. So that's not too terribly hard. You guys have been taking it fairly easy, and so you kind of pick up the pace a little bit and find. It looks like an old goat trail that looks like it leads up to a city up on a low mountain, and you make it up to the outskirts of Aaron's Rest right at nightfall.
So if it's a goat trail, then it definitely makes the noise whenever you step on it.
Ah!
Uh,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Um, I guess when we get there, is there anybody at the gate? Or is there a gate?
A gateman?
A gateman?
Yeah, gateman.
Yes.
What's he say, Mr. Gateman?
Does it, like Rachel says, are there any dead men?
Yeah, is there any deadman?
Dead men?
What's the deadman?
So this is like a we have gotten up in the mountains now, and it's snowy and stuff.
It's not really snowing. That's just sort of like the most appropriate nighttime village picture. We could say it's sort of like eerie moonlight,
Oh, okay. Not snowy snow?
not the snowy snow.
Okay.
Well, they just
Is it-
really like their roofs to be white. They paint them white.
Could be. Like that one village that like painted it like blue for like when the Smurfs movie came out.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
a
that was weird.
whole Yeah, very weird. I know.
Yeah, maybe it's just a
More
lighter
you know.
color of slate they make the roofs out of up here.
Okay.
Okay.
Or it's
You
dirt,
can explain it anyway, or maybe it's ash.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is Silent Hill.
Nearby volcano.
Yeah.
So you guys make it up there. The gates have been closed for the night, but there's a night watchman kind of on the other side of the gates who basically gives you a whole stop. Who goes there treatment.
I speak up and I say, we are abandoned adventurers on our way to Ravensgrove. We just look for respite in your town. Need no harm and no trouble.
He kind of eyes each of you individually and says, "We got no rooms, but you can set up a tent along the wall."
Did Could we come in and set up a tent?
Um,
I use
he
diplomacy.
doesn't seem keen on it.
I use diplomacy.
All right.
Saying that we have heard stories of the dangers in this area. D20.
He doesn't seem really convinced. And he says,
Can,
"You'll be safe enough under our watch, next to the wall on the outside."
can I do a bluff and say that I have a cousin that lives here that we've come to visit?
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Plus, okay. Yeah, my cousin, Peregrine Took.
20.
He just like stone face is like, "I know everybody in this village, and not one of them is a damn hobbit."
You don't pay attention. And so I just kind of walk off and look all sad and
All right,
pout a
so
little.
I guess we just set up camp, literally like right next to the gate.
Sounds good.
Actually,
Alright.
if I was
Like,
gonna
let's
be
put-
any more dickish, I would just say in front of the gate, and they can just fucking deal with it.
Let's put one of our tent stakes like on the inside of the wall.
Yeah, like one line like goes in and like crosses the gate, and you've spoked it on the other side.
Exactly. Just to spite.
Alrighty. So
Set watch. We'll set watch. Our normal watch rotation. Bed down for that.
all right. So watches go pretty standard. For everybody, nobody who may or may not be crazy hears any whispering in the night. But it is, everyone's kind of a little bit more chilly because you're up in altitude a bit. But the night goes through pretty well. And who's going to be on last watch?
Me.
Go ahead and roll a quick perception check for me.
Perception. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Oh, McKinley, quit bumping me, please. Roll button.
You right before it's kind of time for him to wake up, you see that that the guard that spoke to you guys is inside talking to some dude that's got a bunch of goats, and he's kind of like, motioning out to you guys, and then he stops talking to him and walking off, and then the guy with the goats starts kind of running him pretty fast toward the gate, like he's gonna run him through the camp.
Through our camp?
Yeah, the guard would seem kind of ticked that you guys like butted up so close to the gate.
So I guess I wake everybody up whenever I see this going on.
All right, so you wake everybody up in time for the goats to kind of sort of meander by, and a couple of tent spokes get knocked off, and one or two of the tents kind of collapse. But everyone's kind of already woke up by that time, so nobody's really like
Yeah.
rolling around trying to figure out what's going on. And then the guard kind of takes up his post and is kind of got a smirk on his face.
That wasn't funny, mister. That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just. Wow.
Yeah.
Clean our shit up. And
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
So where will you be setting off to today?
I guess in Iran's rest, we can like just kind of, re-up our supplies. Same kind of ration. Getting from.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I guess I would ask around and say, what's the safest route from here to Ravensgrove?
Um, the general consensus is go fuck yourself. We don't talk to outsiders.
Okay,
Wow.
I ask, are there any clerics in town?
Yeah.
I go to the cleric town, and I first I take notice on who the idiot
Pharasma.
Pharasma, and I would know that Pharasma. What?
I think she's like death and magic or something like that.
Okay. I go to him, and I'm going to use a diplomacy. I'm going to say, I'm going to just say, hey, kind of like approach him as a fellow cleric, and just be
Mhm.
like, I've got a band of adventurers. We're trying to get a Ravensgrow. Could you give me kind of some advice on the best way to get to Ravensgrow here? And I'll make it if I need to.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He, kind of number one knows that you're an outsider, and number two quickly notices that you are a cleric of a different deity, and is not in any hurry to divulge any information to you.
I noticed that we seem to be having trouble, getting to these people. And so, to get any kind of information, I kind of set up and start to, just kind of, make light with the people, joke around, play them a couple songs, that kind of thing. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll can I roll a perform check to maybe lighten the mood of the people around us?
Okay. Most of the people don't seem to be too keen on your performances, but a few younger people and some children are kind of at least somewhat amused by your drumming and or Fisher Price xylophoning.
Okay, so I noticed this, and I kind of walk up to him and talk to him a little bit and try to get to know them, and I use my diplomacy to kind of talk to these people to see if I can maybe get a feel for the area and what try and figure out why they're so glum. Um, maybe they can tell me that.
Boostin just said, play Stairway to Heaven on your xylophone.
Tink, tink,
On
tink,
your
What
Fisher
tink,
else
Price.
would I
tink.
play?
It's only got like 5 notes on it.
No,
Yeah.
no, Stairway to Heaven? That was a terrible, terrible reference. Sorry.
It's okay.
Failure.
We'll let it slide this
Roll the
once.
1 on that.
Speaking of rolling ones,
Yeah,
Oh no!
yeah.
Fudge sickles.
you don't get any information really out of any of them, or they don't really know anything because they're kids.
Well,
Can
I
I?
just
I think
go ahead. Em.
what? Well, I was gonna ask if I could roll a knowledge history check to see if I knew anything previously about where we're at.
That'd be a local or a
Would be
geography.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do local. I didn't know local could apply to this area as well. I thought that was just Casson.
Local can basically is like, even if you haven't been there, you may have been there before the adventure, or you may have picked up something from some other bard, or overheard some stuff from people in a tavern that you might have been playing at.
Oh,
You
okay.
just know about the area you're in or not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll a local check then.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow. Nice.
You know, let me see here. Aaron's Rest is a village that's kind of known for um, either people telling fairy tales or being the setting of fairy tales, and basically a lot of stuff to do with fae creatures, which is like fairies and satyrs and stuff like that, usually behaving badly. And a lot of people here who are artists or, you know, craftsmen or stuff like that, they sort of incorporate these sorts of things into their artwork and the buildings they build and stuff like that. Um, and number one, it's just kind of general Ustalov standoffishness, plus the fact that the area surrounded may or may not be inhabited by foul-tempered fairies and things like that. So people tend to be distrustful of newcomers, just to be wary of tricks and things that get played on them. Played on them.
I wasn't even going to go there. I was just going to leave it alone because it happened. So, right on them.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
If she tells us this, then I'm just done with this. I'm like,
Yeah. That's
these
what I would say.
fucking people are dicks. And
Basically.
if there's a road out of this town that goes north, I'm taking it.
We're wasting our time here. Let's just go.
There is a goat trail that goes northwest.
I fucking take it.
Goat
Figure this
trail, it
place.
is.
And as like legit, as I leave, I dust and I give him the finger, the little short fucking dwarven finger as I walk away. Matter of fact, I turn around and as the guards see me leave, I say, "Fuck you, guards." Fuck
Guards.
you. And town, except the kids. The kids are cool, but fuck all of you.
Yeah.
Get bags.
I've got something in my
Wow.
jacket pocket for you. Oh, here you go.
I'm
Oregon's
just-
got something special for you.
Oh, man.
Now that's entertainment.
That's right. And we're all like, you can suck my dick and you can suck my clit. Get out of here. So then we're out of the way.
Exactly.
And what are the other sort of things?
You fucking get nasty with it.
That's right.
Like,
We're
it gets
pissed.
nasty.
Pull down my pants and take a crap. Yeah.
Rage crap? Is it a rage poop? Is that a power?
Just a rage. I
Are
am
you
in
gonna
rage
stick your
mode,
horns or
and
your horns out?
it came out angry. Okay, it's like it was smoking. It was so angry.
There's a steamer.
And
Oh.
Thank you,
Thank you, man.
101 to and
ooh,
thank you so much,
Bruce.
sir. Thank you for the
Thanks.
donation.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Take a rate.
And derailed this train.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, someone asked, can we do a roll for like a poop crit?
Poop crit.
Roll for a poop crit.
Roll
Do
for
it.
poop crit.
Do it.
Go, Nomal.
Okay,
Go.
what am I gonna do?
Roll a
what's the roll?
d20. Wait,
Add your
she's raging.
constitution.
Would it
to
be
She's
a
it.
range?
raging.
Constitution.
Constitution modifier.
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna be like deer turds, probably. Here you go.
15. That's a solid
It's
crap.
not a poop crit, but it's a
Solid.
it's a highly viscous. You've been eating hardtack and shit for a while now.
So it's formed. It's not like diarrhea.
No, it's
Oh,
substantial.
man.
Good. I mean, I felt like I needed to let that out though.
And you're a barbarian, so you eat like bugs and dirt anyway. There's twigs and like leaves in it.
that
You don't know
weird
any better.
fucking skull amulet that Tiger Lily like somehow managed to, I don't know, lose and no one ate it.
I'm like, whoa, there it is. We were like playing a game when we were both drunk, and it was a good time.
All right, so you guys leave your mark on Aaron's wrist.
Uh, uh. All right.
Okay, so you make it down the mountain along the goat trail,
Do we see any
and
goats?
you do catch up to like the goat herder that like ran his goats past your camp.
Oh. Was he friendly?
Well, he
No.
No.
he had
he's-
every intention of knocking your tents down on you.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
him. I thought you. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. My bad. Never mind.
So as we catch up to him, stop my horse, back horse. Like, dude, fuck, man. What's up with the goats going through the camp? Is that necessary?
He like scowls at you and just sort of like herds his goats faster.
I catch up with him, and I scowl back.
Scowl off. And he's just like, we don't need any more weird outsiders around these parts.
You're a weird insider. Now get out of here.
Yeah, we just ride on past him.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
done.
He
with
seems
this.
like
The dwarf
particularly
figures, too.
hurt that you called him that.
Oh.
Oh. I don't care.
Like he's that guy that's uncool, but every once in a while the cool kids have him do something and he feels like he's cool, but you
Really,
just brought him
he's
back
just a
to
lackey.
yeah.
Anyways, how far can we make it in this damn day? After wasting so much time with these people.
You guys can get to there by sundown.
There.
Set you up a camp.
Okay.
You okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yes.
So we're there. Now
Oh,
what
God.
goes on from here?
So same watch routine.
Same. Me. I guess.
Me.
Yeah. Tiger Lily, Lorianne. Then. We'll just set that. That's the default. Our night watch setup.
okay.
Unless, like, Lorianne decides she doesn't want to go third anymore,
No, I'll just keep it.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Well, once again, everything goes fine. But when it comes around to Lorian, she starts to hear this weird whispering sound again coming from out in the darkness.
Weird whispering.
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 Is it a whisper? Is it a whispering eye?
You can't tell at this distance.
Okay, so the name of the cult is like whispering whatever, right?
Yeah, it's
Whispering whatever.
whispering way.
Whispering way, yeah. So